Yam Shaiva Samupasate Shivaiti Brahmeti Vedanti no Buddha Buddhaiti Pramana Pajava Kartiti Nayayika Aranitata Yina Shasanarata Karmeti Mimamsaka Suvayambo Vitadatu Banchita Phalam Trilokanato Horihi. A Hindu prayer. May the Lord of the universe, the remover of evil, whom the devotees of Shiva worship as Shiva, the Vedantists as Brahman, the Buddhists as Buddha, and we may add the Christians as the Father of Heaven, the Jews as Jehovah, the Muslims as Allah, the followers of Nyaya philosophy, the divine agent, the Jains as the Arhat, the followers of Imamsa as karma, grant us peace, bliss, and harmony. I am very happy that I could come and give a talk on Vedanta and the harmony of religions. I am asked to speak 20 minutes. One of my Episcopalian minister friend told me, Swami, no soul can be saved after 20 minutes. Whatever you have to say within 20 minutes. I hope I shall be able to finish within 20 minutes. This is a very holy place. Here Swami Vivekananda came. We have few in Thousand Yard Park, in Pasadena, Swamiji's house, in Ridgely, New York. Still some spots are there where Swami Vivekananda or the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna came. As we have heard, the minister, Benjamin Fay Mills, he attended the Parliament of Religions in Chicago. Later, he told Mrs. Hansborough, this man all changed my life. It is an amazing thing about Swami Vivekananda, who is the harbinger of harmony. He said, I shall never see 40. He lived 39 years, 5 months, 24 days. And he says, I have given enough for 1800 years. Sometimes I wonder. He came at the Parliament of Religions at the age of 30. At the age of 39 he died. Couple of years he was not well. Within 7 years this man contributed. Amazing, really amazing. Concept of harmony. The concept of harmony we find first in the Hindu scriptures. In the Rig Veda, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Truth is one, so just call it by various names. Second, Bhagavad Gita. Yathamam prapaddante tang stataiva bhajamyaham. That's a beautiful message we find in our Hindu scriptures. Who has ever come to me through whatsoever form, I will reach him. All human beings are struggling through paths which in the end lead to me. Then in the Shiva Mahimna Stotram, different, I shall not tell too much Sanskrit, all the different streams having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea. So, O Lord, the different paths which people take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. Please remember, some of these scriptural texts before Buddha, before Christianity, before Islam, this seed of harmony of different faiths, different religions, we find in our in our scriptures. Next came this harmony of religions we find in Sri Ramakrishna's life. He is the unique religious personality in the world who realized God in Hindu way. Then he practiced Christianity, Islam. After realizing God in different religions, he proclaimed, Jato mat, tato path. As many faiths, so many paths. Do not fight against religion. So Swami Vivekananda came at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893. And he carried that message of harmony. I remember one Jewish gentleman told Swami Nikhilananda, you know, all people are representing their own faith. But when this young man spoke, do you know what? He represented all religions of the world. That was Swami Vivekananda. Harmony. We must be grateful to the American people. Nowhere in the history that all religious representatives sat on the same platform. Never, never. As you know, it is 400 years of Columbian discovery of America. There, this Parliament of Religions was held. And Swami Vivekananda talked about Vedanta. It is really, really a historical landmark. Swamiji. I read that passage was the conclusion Swamiji mentioned. It is a beautiful thing. He said, I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions, with the sword or with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons winging their way to the same goal. That Swamiji said on the first day of the Parliament of Religions. Then, 31st December 1894, Swamiji mentioned in the Berkeley Ethical Association in New York, I have a message to the West as Buddha has a message to the East. What was his message? Vedanta. I shall not tell you details about Vedanta, but I shall tell you the four main tenets of Vedanta. First, divinity of the soul. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity by controlling nature, external or internal. Do this either by work or worship or psychic control or philosophy, by one or more or all of these, and be free. This is the whole of religion. Doctrine, dogmas, rituals are nothing but secondary details. You see, the second point is unity of existence, the foundation of all ethical codes, the golden rule of all religions based on this unity of existence. Vedanta discovered 4,000-5,000 years ago, unity in diversity. Do you know what does it mean? When you cook rice, how do you cook rice? You take one particle of rice, press it, and you know the entire rice in the cooking pot is cooked. You do not press whole rice. So, eko vijnane sarva vijnanam bhavuti. Knowing one, you can know everything. That Vedanta was discovered 4,000-5,000 years ago. Unity of existence. Look, all these human beings are different, but one common factor, consciousness. Consciousness. That is in every human being that Vedanta teaches. What is unity? Third thing, the oneness of Godhead. God is one, but sages call it by various names. I remember I was interviewed in Channel 4 in St. Louis. One Catholic Interviewer was asking me, Swami, is Hindu God, Christian God, Muslim God, are they different? I said, when the sun rises, can you say that is the Hindu sun, Christian sun, Muslim sun? Can you go and stand there? Swami, I got my answer. Let us go in front of the camera now. Wonders of Godhead. Fourth, harmony of religions. This harmony of religions, look how it goes. In the 19th century, the main focus of religion was on reason. If you read Kant's philosophy, German philosopher, they try to understand God through intellect, intellectual approach. In the 20th century, the main focus of religion was on humanity. If religion cannot help human beings, what good is that religion? Throw away. That was the main focus of religion in the 20th century. What is the main focus of the 21st century? Mysticism. People say that we read enough, we heard enough, we saw enough, we want experience. Mysticism. Mysticism in every religion. Christian mysticism, Jewish, Buddhist, Islam, Sufi mysticism. All mystics, when they experience God, they say the same thing that Vedanta teaches. Sri Ramakrishna gave a beautiful answer. Shekhane shop shiale rakra. All jackals howl in the same way all over the world. American jackal, Russian jackal, Indian jackal. Are jackals different? Their voices different? Same voice comes. So when a person realizes God, that one voice comes. Unity in that, which is called harmony of religions. I remember I was invited to speak in Spain, Avila, in Saint Teresa's birthplace, contemporary mysticism. There I talked about Sri Ramakrishna, that how the religion is moving. You see, nowadays people say, no, I don't care for religion. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. That is the main modern trend. Doctrine, dogma are not working. John Cupid, a famous British writer, do you know what he wrote? The Sea of Faith. It came serially in the BBC. He said, in this 21st century, doctrine and dogma will not be able to hold religion. Religion, sometimes people do not really understand. Swami Chetanananda mentioned about religion means realization. Religion is being and becoming. Swami Vivekananda defined religion is the manifestation of divinity already in human beings. Religion is the manifestation of perfection already in human beings. The old religion said he was an atheist who did not believe in God. The new religion says he is an atheist who does not believe in himself. Who keep the religion alive? Atheists. Day and night they are thinking, do you know what they are thinking? No God, no God, no God. The more they are thinking about God. Atheist, the religion is really a growth, a force. Swami Vivekananda described that religion in this America. Do you know what? These two things are in the blood of American people. Democracy and freedom. And Vedanta teaches those two things. Vedantic concept of God is the democratic concept of God. Tattvamosi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahman, I am Brahman. I am that consciousness. I am that Satchidananda. That is democratic conception of God. And freedom, you see these two things, American people cannot, their freedom is the most. Look, the presiding deity of America, who? Statue of Liberty. You go to the New York shore, I went there up to the neck, you can see it, the New York harbor. I went inside, there is a spiral. So freedom and democracy, that Vedanta teaches. Very, very interesting thing, this Vedanta. Another thing I want to tell you, If you want to form any kind of religion, do you know what you need? You need three things. You need a personal God, you need a prophet, you need a book. Otherwise, there is no religion. Without God, without Jesus, without Bible, there is no Christianity. Without Allah, without Muhammad, without Quran, there is no Islam. But Vedanta is a very peculiar religion. Our religion is not personal God, impersonal. Existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. That is the God according to Vedanta. Second, we have so many avatars and prophets, saints. We are not confined by one person. We have so many books, Upanishad, Gita, Brahma Sutra. Look how many scriptures we have. It is a very, very universal religion. Swamiji was talking about universal religion. That first lecture he gave in Golden Gate Hall, that you have listened, the ideal of an universal religion. This religion, Vedantic religion, Swamiji says there is a great hope in the future that Swamiji mentioned. Some people, do you know what some people think? Let there be one religion. It would be a mess if all people look alike, if all people think alike. Do you know what will happen? We'll be like Egyptian mummies. You look at me, I shall look at you. Eternally we are looking at each other. It is the friction of the brain and the thoughts and ideas that creates new ideas, new religion. Religion becomes living. It is amazing, how if all cars in America are in the same model, it would be boring to see the freeway. If there is only restaurant in town, only they sell hamburger, it would be boring. We need a restaurant where there are various kinds of menus. Religion, how religion is moving, we really want to experience. That Vedanta is talking about nowadays. Arnold Toynbee, the great British historian, made a remark. In this atomic age, if we do not live together, we shall die together. We'll have to live together. We have enough religion to hate one another, but we have little religion to love one another. I remember many of you know Houston Smith. Myself and Houston in Kansas City, on the same hall. I said, Houston, we have something unique which you do not have in Christianity. What do you not have in Christianity, Swami? I said, you do not have 4 yogas. Vedanta says, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, raja yoga. These 4 yogas are the 4 paths to reach goal. No, Swami, we have 4 yogas. I go, how? Show me. Swami, Jesus said, love thy Lord with all thy heart, that is Bhakti Yoga. All thy soul, that is Jnana Yoga. All thy mind, that is Raja Yoga. All thy strength, that is Karma Yoga. I was very moved. Then from the congregation, somebody got up and said, you are a Methodist minister, but you go to Buddhist, Dalai Lama, you go to Vedanta, you go to Sufi. How come? Houston gave a big laugh and said, hello, young man, hold on the faith. Look, I am a Christian, but I take all religions like vitamin food supplement, which give me strength. So that is the way Vedanta goes. We learn. That Swamiji says, as long as Ramakrishna says, as long as I learn, so long do I learn. Keep your heart open. We learn from the Christians, we learn from the Sufis, we learn from the Muslims. There is nothing wrong to learn anything good from others. That is Vedanta, very open. I think my time is over.